Hello, welcome to Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So I just did the 10-a-day challenge, so we're gonna get started. We do have step-ups again. You'll be fine. So again, find that flat, stable surface. This time we're gonna go for 60 seconds. So leave that forward foot and step up and step down. I'm not in a hurry because it does not matter how many of these I do. We're just working on mobility through our knees, our hips, our ankles. Feel free to wear your weighted vest, grab some dumbbells, barbells, whatever you need. Leading with that forward foot, up and coming down. And that's all a step up is. You choose your height. This here is rather high. I do have lower boxes. You can do a step stool, you can do your stairs at home. As long as your foot can rest comfortably on it and it's stable. Two things that you need. Making sure that when you land, your heel isn't hanging off. That's where you're gonna hurt your Achilles, hurting your plantar fascia surface, connective tissue along the bottom of your feet. So there you go. Now, we're gonna go to plank up downs. So all this is training for a push-up. And you're moving from a lower plank to a high plank. And you have 60 seconds. So don't be in a worry how many of these you do. So we're gonna start in high plank. Feel free to come down to your knees, but trying to stay off your knees for as long as possible. Then we're gonna come down to right elbow forearm, followed by left. Pause for a moment. Slide your right hand under your shoulder, followed by your left, and press up to tall plank. Now we're gonna come down. Left elbow forearm, followed by right, looking forward, don't look down. Plus your left, bring your left hand under your shoulder and press up. So you're really working on that push-up. If you need to, when you're transitioning from bed to elbow to high, to come to your knee, that's where you're gonna drop down to your knee for a moment. Don't be afraid to do hard things. So, we're gonna come down to left elbow forearm, followed by right. This is mat rail. Looking forward, you don't have to look at your hands because you know the mat is there. Bring your left hand underneath and push up to tall plank. So tall plank, bent elbow plank, then up to tall plank. Pushing up. So let's do it again. So you're gonna make your way to bent elbow plank, core engaged, press up to tall plank. And there you go, you have 60 seconds of that. So now we're gonna go to lunge curls. I'm gonna warn you, my upper body is shot. I swam today, I've been trying to swim a little bit more. I fell back in love with swimming when I was visiting my mom. So we have setting up that lunge, meaning I did a lot of upper body already today. So we're going to come down into the lunge. So you're gonna hold your feet stationed, static. And you're gonna leave at the back knee, we're gonna lunge down, up, and then we're gonna curl. So you're keeping tension, lunge, you're adding weight already to that lunge. The lunge is harder than it was in 10 a day. Lunge, up, let's curl. Breathe. I'm not swinging the weight. I'm being really clear and precise with those movements. You choose what kind of dumbbells you're doing, or milk jugs, or whatever you've got. It is starting to be garage sale and estate sale. Now's a good time to find those exercise equipment that people bought and they never used. Okay, so we're gonna go lunge, up, and curl, okay? And my shoe is coming off in the back. So, take a break. Because you know, we're actually going to do 20 curls here. We do have dead bug next. We're going to work on your abs, meaning go for it here. So, finding that lunge. Again, the back knee. This side's a little bit more tighter for me. Back knee comes down, up, curl. So lunge, and I'm not flowing it. I'm being really intentional with my lunge and then my curl. Lunge, and then my curl. Take your time. Good form is essential so you don't hurt yourself. You're gonna keep your shoulders back. I tend to kind of lean forward a bit. Breathe. Let's go 3 more. Curl. Here's 2. Curl, we got 1 more. You ready? Curl. Okay. Let's go to dead bug. So I'm going to show you Dead bug is exactly how it sounds. We've seen these bugs on their backs. They're not quite dead, right? And they're moving their arms and their legs. That's what we're gonna look like. And we think easy, easy, until you're doing a minute of this. This is what we have found, that dead bug is deeply impactful for building your core and keeping your core strong. So we are gonna come, be on your back, bend your knees. So your knees are over your hips and your lower legs are parallel to the ground. Now bring your arms up, shoulders hang back and head is on the mat. Fingertips over your shoulders. Pull your abs in. We're gonna bring the right arm behind you, don't touch the mat, and extend the left leg away from you. So opposite arm, opposite leg, and then crunch to start. So left arm reaches over your head, right leg reaches, pointing your toes, contract back to start. So it is slow. As soon as you see those bugs on their back, they're moving fast. We're being really intentional. Left arm, right leg, reach, 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 contract. Right arm, left leg, reach, contract. Breathing. Inhale, exhale, back to start. Lengthen, come on, reach, contract. Reach, contract. Let's go a couple more. 60 seconds is 60 seconds, doesn't matter how many of these you do. Really think about when it's coordination, so you're using your brain here. Left arm, right leg. Okay, and there's your dead bug. A lot of core. We think it's really easy until you start doing it. Okay, we're gonna do kettle swings, and then we got bear crawls. So, kettle swings. If you don't have a kettlebell, grab a milk jug, water jug, anything that you can throw, but hang on to. So, we're gonna bend our knees. You've got your kettlebell. We're gonna swing it between your legs, thrust your pelvis forward, we're gonna come up here. So this is the movement. It is all body, full body exercise. We don't think it is until we start doing it. So, shoulders back. We're gonna go, feet are well rooted. We're going to swing the kettlebell under and then up. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four, we got it. Here's five. I just realized I forgot to do squat jumps, we'll do that next. Here's six, you can do these exercises in any order. 7, 8, 9, you got it. Here's 10. There's 10, okay. Let's go to squat jumps that we're supposed to do after. I don't know what we're supposed to do after. Lunges maybe, okay, squat jumps. So you're starting out, now worrying about the jump part. Squats, feet are rooted, we're gonna look up. We're gonna bend through our knees and our hips and power up. So again, we're not sitting back, right? We're coming down and up, adding on. Let's go squat, heel raise. Squat, heel raise. Add a little jump. Add bigger jumps. Use your arms for propulsion. So whatever you want, you're landing on the balls of your feet. You're engaging your calf muscles. Let's go a couple more. Then we'll go to bear crawls. Okay. Bear crawls. This is hovering tabletop with movement. It's a lot of core, it's a lot of upper body. So, have you ever seen a bear crawl in the wild, in person, on a video? You know bears don't crawl like this with your bum up. They are low. You're gonna come down to tabletop position, hands and knees. Use your abs to pull your knees up. But it's not you're using your quads to pull you up. This is what people tell me, it's like, oh, my legs hurt. It's not your legs doing the work, it's your abs. So use your abs to pull your knees up. Soften your elbows, look forward. And then all we're doing is we're gonna crawl. Now this is where the brain comes in, because you're going, why is the brain? Because there's coordination. So, until you don't realize you're gonna move backwards. So you're staying low, 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 core engaged, a lot of upper body. Come on, you're stressing out those wrist bones, finger bones, which is so important as we age. We talk about bone health, all the jumps we do. That's just doing lower body. What are you doing to strengthen your upper body? That is push-ups, that is plank, that is hovering tabletop, that is bear crawls. We want to be able to have strong bones all over. What happens if we take a tumble? What are you naturally going to do? Reach your arm out to break the fall. Come on. So that is your bear crawl for 60 seconds. Okay. Standing abs, we have this twice. We're going to do different exercises. So, grab maybe a weight, maybe not. The first one I'm going to do, I'm going to have overhead. And I'm going to simply do like an oval or rainbow. It is contracting your core. We have 60 seconds. So you want, you know that this is your the standing abs that you want to do 60 seconds leading with the left. Next time, 60 seconds leading with the right. So this is one variation of standing abs. Okay, core engaged. You're contracting the core here. That's a contraction, right? That's like a crunch. That's like a sit-up. Another option is that your feet are rooted. We're gonna twist to the left, so we're gonna work those obliques. Weight out. As we twist to the left, we're gonna pivot your right foot. So don't lock that pelvis. Let's twist, start, twist, start, twist, start. So this here is another standing ab exercise option. Another one we can do is that we're gonna do fire. So it's like a kettlebell, but you're much more contracted. Stand, contract those abs. We can do wood chopper too. A crossed, crossed. Ready? Here we go. We're gonna contract your abs here. So that's another option. Then we have fan favorite, jump rope. So grab your weight, grab your rope. If you don't have a rope, just jump without a rope. Eventually grab a rope, they're really inexpensive. Finding space. No death grip on your handles, elbows at your sides. We're gonna jump tall and land on the balls of your feet. So we're working those calf muscles as well, which as we know is so important for your circulation system, circulatory system. So, jumping tall, you're jumping through your crown, landing on the balls of your feet. If you bobble, you start again. This is good for the heart, the lungs, your muscles, those bones. Breathe. Shoulders back. Open up the chest. And you're gonna jump rope for 60 seconds. So there you go. There's the daily Purposeful Movement challenge. We have another round of standing abs exercise, so you can choose what you want to do. Aging well together. Have a great day.